Hi everyone, welcome to the Ruralco half-year update. Obviously in this session I'd just like to talk through the financial results for the company for the first 6 months. But also I'd like to take an opportunity to introduce you to some of the business units and people in our network. We had the opportunity to go to Western Australia and spoke with a number of key staff and saw examples of how they live their values in their day-to-day operations. We also take a look at Lifeline and the progress to date with our partnership with the organisation. As you'll be aware, we also launched the graduate program in the first half of the year. So we meet some of the graduates and talk about their experiences within the business in the first 6 months. Whilst in WA, we also meet with Bruce Scarterfield and his team at Total Eden Services and see how his business integrates with the rest of the network and some of the initiatives that they're using to keep Total Eden Services at the forefront of water in the country. I hope you enjoy this first half update. In terms of Ruralco's financials, I'm pleased to report we've again delivered a strong first half result. The financial highlights include revenue up 8% to $803.7 million, underlying EBITDA up 2% to $27.5 million, underlying net profit after tax up 2% to $11.5 million, and return on capital employed up 1.7 points to 17.4%. Fantastic results for the group in what's been a pretty tough 6 months in terms of seasonal conditions. I'd also like to take this opportunity to recognise the business units that have performed well for the group in the first 6 months, some of which have had a record result and some continue to perform year on year. Congratulations to these business units and the staff involved. We've made strong progress in our 4 key strategies being vertical integration, network growth, people and culture, and back office optimisation. I know that Ruralco is a people business, so thanks to everyone for the efforts you put in to deliver these first half results for the company. Whilst in WA, we asked Fred Lyon to choose 3 staff that epitomise the values that Ruralco holds strongly.
One of the values that Ruralco has is the leadership, and that's incredibly important. With integrity, the business follows. They're very much warm to accountability and understanding where they need to drive the business, and generally aim high because they like achieving. I think the common sense part of the values very much relates to dealing with customers, giving them practical advice. And once they get the respect and loyalty from their customer base, that's when you get a very, very solid, strong customer base. Yeah, we chose 3 that we thought were people that were actually living the values themselves. Gerard Dupree up in the farm shop, Mora, fairly new to the business, been there less than 2 years now, but he's really embraced the community and the job and the business.
Our integrity is utmost. It's the core of our business. It's the core of who we are. We've got to look after our customers, provide excellent customer service, and just be able to support and sustain a sustainable business for the future.
Barry Fraser's the next person that we chose. He's a long-term employee of the business.
Well, one of the main values is basically common sense. I believe strongly that we're not just pushed into having to sell a product at a certain price, and that's a big thing for our farmers out where it's very competitive in this district. I get a big thrill out of it, attracting a good sale out of a farmer, but also making the farmer feel like he's being rewarded with a good deal. Very
involved in helping develop his staff and getting them to improve their career opportunities. Tom McInerney is the third person that we've chosen. Tom is from the Noangarup branch. He is an agronomist down there. Tom's got a young family, has chosen to stay in Noangarup and bring his family up there.
We really do work hard on being a really good, honest supplier and being a trusted advisor to our clients here, so that we go above and beyond where we can and just service our clients as well as possible.
Tom, Gerard and Barry are perfect examples within the Ruralco team of people living the values and helping to enrich the culture of the business. At the conference in February, we launched our partnership with Lifeline. The feedback at the conference and since has been fantastic, not just only from the CRT members, but the entire Ruralco network. In this edition, we also get to see more about the Lifeline partnership and how we can interact more as a Ruralco network. Whether it be training, fundraising or support for our local customers, the partnership has a long way to go and we look forward to integrating more with Lifeline. A short video has been produced and distributed to the whole Ruralco network, outlining how you can be part of this Lifeline commitment. If you have further queries, please contact nationalmarketing@ruralco.com.au. I'm sure together we can make a difference in partnership with Lifeline to make our regional community suicide-free.
The graduate program was launched at the beginning of this year, a great initiative of Ruralco to develop and coach new staff into the business.
I moved up to a cattle station in far northwest Queensland where I worked for about 12 months chasing cows and riding horses, which I guess is where my love for ag came from.
Magella came over towards the end of February. She's based in Moora, and Helen Lifeline, our branch manager and agronomist in Moora, is looking after her.
It's been a whirlwind, I guess. I spent a week sort of looking at the broad picture of Ruralco, visiting all the head offices in Sydney and Melbourne, and also over here in Perth in WA. We've just been doing agronomy, stock processes out in the yards, and I guess background business management sort of processes as well.
Over the next 6 months, we're hoping to give her exposure to every portion of the business, so that she's well grounded in understanding it all.
I'm from Owen, South Australia. I grew up on a dairy farm there, and I went to Adelaide Uni and did a Bachelor of Agricultural Science. Laura
Schultz joined us at the end of last year. She's based in Corrigan, and again she's doing pretty much similar to what Magella's doing in terms of a development role, and we're working through every facet of the business to give her an understanding of each bit of it.
My end goal is to be a good agronomist and to build sustainable relationships with farmers and to bring the changes in new farming technology to the farmer.
A great initiative to really future-proof the business in getting these graduates up and running.
TE Services are experts in the supply of water management services to the WA market. Transferring that knowledge base in services to the eastern states is a strategic priority as we grow the footprint in water.
I'm Bruce from Total Eden. Total Eden is a very diverse sort of company. We specialise in wastewater treatment, agricultural projects, potable, golf courses, and we're actually one of our projects which is at Wellard south of Perth, which is a new subdivision we've constructed. We've done the irrigation consultancy work, landscaping work, we actually do the maintenance, and we actually do all the house name packages, which involves 1,500 houses. We do the landscaping for the front and back packages.
This is Eliza Ponds, and at Eliza Ponds we were the irrigation consultant. We designed the irrigation, we constructed the irrigation, we did all the water infrastructure, civil works for the lakes, as well as aerators, and Landscape Australia did all the landscaping.
Park's looking well, all maintained nicely by our maintenance team, Matt, I see.
One of the projects we visited today was the new Fremantle Stadium for the Perth Dockers, which is located in Coburn. We've actually done the oval and also all the surroundings around it. It's not finalised at the moment, but shortly it'll be done. Also, Total Eden does water treatment. We've just finalised a project in Queensland called Baralaba for the Shire, where we're taking water from the Dawson River, we're treating it to a potable standard, and that will feed 3,500 people in the town. Look at the difference to the water quality before and after.
Today what you're seeing under Total Eden's capabilities is only a small part of our scope of works we can do. We also do pipelines, infrastructure work, mine work, dewatering, geothermal bores. So as you can see, using the Ruralco network, we can actually grow the business immensely.
Thanks for taking the time to watch the video. Again, I appreciate all the effort that you as staff members have put in to make Ruralco a success in the first 6 months of the year. I look forward to the next 6 months to ensure that Ruralco continues to position itself as the best agribusiness in Australia. Thanks again.